our baseball player is Ken Caminiti. He's the first player to admit for doing steroid abuse. In 1996, he was the MVP for the whole baseball, and he said he used the steroids to combat a shoulder injury. That year he won a Gold Glove that year, as well as he doubled all his stats, and after 1996, his stats completely dropped.
Okay, here's Ken before the steroids, and then here's him after.
Okay, so part 2 is what is the human growth hormone and what does it do to performance and to the body? So human growth hormone is an anabolic hormone that affects all body systems, and it's really important in muscle growth that happens really quickly, and it also changes some skeletal features. It's also the most highly sought out drug among athletes. Human growth hormone will only improve athletic performance if the individual is GH deficient. So if they aren't GH deficient, then it's not going to really do anything to them. With effects on the body, human growth hormone stimulates the growth of all the tissues, including the internal organs. The athlete can then develop acromegaly, which affects organ systems when there is an overproduction of the growth hormone. And in several cases, the misuse of human growth hormone can result in increased risk of carpal tunnel syndrome and pain and swelling in the fingers.
So we definitely think that our athlete had hGH in the cocktail of steroids he was taking for a few reasons. One being he was trying to combat shoulder issues, and he actually played the most games he did in his career that year. So that means he was able to recover pretty well from all that. And then in addition, his career average was about 250. Most home runs he ever had was 20, and RBIs most he ever had was about 80. And he took all those stats to 326 average, over 20 home runs. He had 40 actually, and then RBIs were up to 130. So he had significant increases in every single one of his major statistics. And then looking at his before and after pictures, you could see his face seemed to get bigger, and the cheeks, hands and arms looked a lot bigger too. He definitely took him, I think. That's all.